sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is December 15th, 2015. I am Drew.
And I'm Tara.
This is America's number one sibling, sports and entertainment, Chicago-based butthole buffoonery, 69 celebrating. It's the wettest podcast west of the Mississippi River. We got the best calves in the business. We are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
We are MELLONfights and we're unstoppable, baby. Unfucking stoppable.
Try to stop us. I dare you.
You can't stop a train that's running down a hill with no brakes, baby. Unless you are Chris Pine and Denzel Washington in a little movie called Unstoppable.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with this movie, Tara?
What do you think?
Fun movie. Real fun
It's
movie.
about a train?
A train is leaving the yard, right? The train yard, and something happens where the guy, they're trying to get it out, and what's his name? He used to be a little bigger. He used to be bigger, and then he lost weight. Noah Shepley or something like that. He's in like any given. He's in like Friday Night. No, what's it called? He's in Remember the Titans.
Oh, isn't his name like Ethan something?
Yeah, what did I say?
Noah Shepley.
Shepley, is that close though? Remember, all right, I'll do My Name is Earl because he'll be like one of the first people. My name is Earl. Cast. Who do we got? What's his name? It is Ethan. What? Why don't you just show me the cast, you stupid shits? Jesus Christ. Ethan Suplee. I was close.
Ethan Suplee.
Anyway, he's a little too fat and he can't keep up with the train and he falls down. And then the train goes out of the yard and there's no one driving it, so it's just going faster and faster. And it's got stuff on it that can blow up. And guess who has to save the day?
Is that why he lost all the weight?
He might have, because he almost killed people with the goddamn train.
Yeah.
It's probably why Ethan got buff. Ethan's buff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Denzel and Chris Pine had to save the day on that one. Pretty good. Pretty damn good, if you ask me. You like my sweatshirt? I think it's a little small on me. Like it's like short, but I like it.
Oh.
It
looks good from this angle.
Yeah, but it cuts off like exactly at the bottom of the belly. No, it goes below it, but if I could do anything, it's like it's in my armpits. The it comes like up to here under the titties. So that's a fun movie.
That's a good look.
That's a fun movie. Not the movie we watched for this week. Maybe not as fun. I have a lot to say about it, but not as much to say as Hot Frosty. I'll say that much.
Oh.
Just because.
Liked it less than Hot Frosty.
I think we all did.
I hope. Teaser.
I hope we all did. I hope.
I loved this movie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Interesting. We could start with it if you want.
I don't care.
We could start with it. Or no, or did we want to do it where we did last time where it's its own bonus thing? We'll do it at the end. We'll bonus it. Wasn't that the plan? To bonus it?
Yeah.
Let me see what the score of this football game is. 20-3.
23.
At halftime. Or the third quarter's actually started. Tara, so fantasy-wise, just a little heads up. Playoff started this week. In the Waffle Bowl.
Yeah.
I have to win one of my next three games. Not to have to do the Waffle Bowl challenge. The Waffle House Waffle Bowl challenge.
Did you not win today?
I'm down. Let's see what my score is. We both have guys going right now. I started the week off with a donut from Cooper Cup. Really fun way to start the weekend.
That was a terrible game.
On both of my teams in the league where it's about money and I can win it. And now in the one I don't want to lose it. So I am down by 9 currently, but I have Josh Jacobs going. Okay. So I got a chance.
Come on, Josh.
I have Josh Jacobs going,
get some TDs.
and he has Jaden Reed going.
He's gonna get a rushing touchdown and a receiving
He
touchdown.
already has a rushing touchdown.
Well, I'm
He already
talking
has a
this-
bunch of points. So it's going to be tough for him to get I have to make up 9 more points. Stop throwing the ball to Jaden Reed. Stop it.
Yeah.
We don't
They're
want any
gonna do
waffles. I have 2 more chances after this, but I want to be done tonight.
I do too. I'm over this waffle shit. I'm over the talk of it. I want it to be done.
Tara, I've been
want
one
it
of the
out of
highest
mind.
scoring teams the last 6 weeks in that league. And the week that this comes, it's like, nah, you're gonna have your lowest score you've had all season. Fantasy is
That's
the
how it
dumbest
works.
shit ever. Tara, again, I had Cooper Cup in both leagues, and there's a chance he's gonna cost me in my money league too. And I was in first place all year, second place, I guess. And I might be done. Happens to me all the time.
Well, the good news is I covered. Woohoo!
As did I. Both covered this week
I'm
on our
on a
fantasy.
roll. I'm on a roll.
Underdog pick of the week.
I'm on a roll.
You're not on a roll. You got destroyed last week.
Yeah, but I
Just
came
destroyed.
back with a vengeance. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Okay.
Sometimes it just takes the chubby guy falling and not catching up to the train. I'm the train, and he can't catch me.
And the chubby guy fell.
Yeah,
Who's the chubby guy in this scenario? Because it ain't me. Because I keep on
you're
winning.
not chubby.
Nothing to do with the chubbiness. I keep on winning. You're also not a train, Tara. I'm just saying in this metaphor.
I'm not.
No.
Toot,
If
toot.
anyone's the train in this scenario, I'm the freight train that can't slow down. Because I don't know if you know this, Tara. I'm now 11-4. I'm excellent at picking underdogs.
My wins just feel better.
They feel better? It's because they're so few and far between.
Well, and because you're always talking shit about them.
You're the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
And I am the Kansas City Chiefs. I just get it done.
Well, Pat Mahomes maybe has a bum ankle,
He'll
so
take a break
maybe you don't want to be the Chiefs.
Here's the beautiful thing about it, Tara, is he could sit out the last 3 weeks and be fine. They're going to the playoffs.
Well,
They're going to the playoffs. So, it'd be nice to have the bye, but also
I was just talking in metaphors. You might not want to be Patrick Mahomes. I'm the Cowboys. I'm winning games. I got Cooper Rush.
yeah, like pointless games.
Yeah.
Idiots. They're
Our
idiots.
favorite kind. And we're going to keep doing it. So our draft is worse and worse.
Yeah, so I had my pick was the underdog pick. My underdog pick of the week was the Bills.
Very good call.
Biggest game of the week, Bills at Lions, and I liked the Bills to win that bad boy. And the Bills did exactly what I thought they were going to do. Crushed. Josh Allen's
Unstoppable.
the thing is, Josh Allen's like, I'm the MVP. But also at the same time today, Lamar Jackson's like, I'm the MVP. They both dominated today. I mean, Lamar did it to a much shittier team.
Exactly.
But honestly, defensively, that's not even true.
Did he have 5 TDs?
Who?
Lamar.
Yeah, in the first half.
Insane.
4 in the first half, maybe. But in general, they both looked really good. I covered that. Your pick was the Thursday night game. You were like, the Rams, man. And I was actually also right because I said the Rams offense doesn't always look that good. And it did not look good in that game.
No, it did not.
That game was dog shit.
It was rainy, and it just was not a fun one.
No, it wasn't. But so the Niners are done for sure. Rams are still in the mix, especially since Seattle's losing this game. Rams might win that fucking division.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Honestly,
you picked them to win.
I did.
Everything.
Bad for Big Cat though, isn't that his Isn't that his pinky toe?
Pinky team.
Well, guess what? He can't win them all because he won his. I saw that he won his Travis Hunter Heisman pick. I should have bet with him back then when he did.
I know.
What was I thinking?
Was it $5,000 and he won 250?
Yeah, that's a fucking score.
That is a score. That's scary though too.
To win that much.
Because if you don't win,
I wonder if the books lost a bunch because of that. Because people probably were betting along with him. I'd like to know. It'd be interesting.
I mean, they've got a crazy cult following that affects gambling, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. Tara, what was your big takeaways from the game today other than the Bills having a nice win? I kind of predicted that. I don't think it makes the Lions bad. I think it's a preview of what we might come to see, especially if that Mahomes injury is real.
One of the things that I absolutely hated that happened was Jonathan Taylor was a big old dope. I love him. He's my favorite running back in the league.
Oh, wow.
But he did the worst thing.
What do you do? I missed it. I was out at dinner.
Oh, he was running had a wide open end zone, and before he got to the goal line, he flipped the ball, and they called it a fumble.
Why did dudes
And
do that? I don't understand it. It's like
it was so
little
stupid.
mental brain, little tiny mental brain boys. I don't understand these dudes that do it.
And I'm like, Jonathan, you are better than this.
Jonathan, you're better than this.
Why are you doing that? And then the thing is, it changed the whole momentum of the game. And they ended up losing. And they never got back because they were going to go ahead on that TD.
Right.
And I don't know if they scored again.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was terrible.
I didn't know what happened. I didn't even say how it went down. You said you were mad at Jonathan.
Yes.
Yeah, so if Seahawks lose, they'll be tied with the Rams with their record for first place for that division. So I didn't give up on those guys. Yeah, that's dumb. I hate when that happens. It's the worst. Yeah. It's so stupid. Like, it happens, man. I hate it.
And it's like, even when it doesn't happen, but it's like close, I'm irritated. But they're like, oh, they still haven't gone out for the extra point. Like, what's going on? And since it was a scoring play, they reviewed it and noticed that he let it go before he crossed the goal line.
Right.
And it was, and he was probably really pissed at himself because it really did change the momentum of the game.
For sure. Yeah, so the playoff race is all over the place. I'm not even going to try to break it down right now. There's too many people.
Still is. It's crazy.
I think the Cowboys probably will be out.
Yeah.
If the someone wins, I think. I'm trying to look here. I don't know. Packers, Vikings. They're not going to catch the Packers. They're not going to catch the Vikings. That's two wild card teams right there. They can't catch.
Yeah.
And then I guess technically they could catch the Commanders, especially since they play them twice. I believe. So if they win out and the Commanders lose out.
They just aren't good.
If they win out and the Commanders lose out, I think they'd get in, but I don't foresee that happening because they're not very good. They beat a bad football team today. Very bad football team today. Who went back to what they really are.
Yeah, Panthers. They're just not good.
Any other big takeaways from today's games? Anything? I didn't see a lot of it. I watched a lot of the early game. I was at the gym for part of it. Then I watched a lot. I was watching Red Zone, and then we had to go to dinner. So I didn't see a ton of it. I was watching that Packer game.
I watched the first slate was very boring. It was not worth watching.
Joe Burrow's a stud and is having a studly year. And it's too bad his defense sucks because he'd be right in that MVP race. He'd be right in that MVP race. He is probably going to finish top 5 in it regardless, to be honest, if I had to guess. Wouldn't you?
They're technically still in it, but I just don't see it happening. There needs to be a lot of stuff to happen.
Are they technically still in it?
I think so.
I don't think so, Tara.
I think they are, Drew.
I don't think so. Hold on.
They haven't been eliminated.
It says who?
My brains.
I don't think you're right. I really don't think you're right. I think they only have 4 wins.
I think I am right.
Sure, they only have. Oh, they're 6-8. I guess they're not eliminated. Who can they catch? Yeah. Who can they catch?
See, I just know who's eliminated.
Here's what, because nobody. I guess they can catch LA probably. The Chargers. Who lost 2 in a row.
They lost today.
So that's where it's at. It's right there. And I guess they can technically catch all the 9 and 5 teams because they have 6 wins. Okay. So they're technically in the mix still. Interesting.
The Eagles are good.
The Eagles are good. I know. I said, hey, are they?
There was a lot of shit talk going on this week.
Who's the 1 seed currently? Is it still Detroit?
I don't know. Do they play each other?
Look. It's still Detroit. I think. Yeah, pretty sure the Lions beat them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Win tiebreak over Philadelphia based on percentage in conference games. So in conference, they're 8-1. Philly's 7-2. So if they finish out with the same record, it will be Detroit. But again, I kind of said that all this could happen. I don't know how I feel about it. It was a good NFL day.
Well, there was all that talk about A.J. Brown not being happy because he said they needed to pass better. And then that's all people talked about this past week. And then the first score, he goes out and finds Jaden and they start doing a little celebration dance together. So beef buried.
Beef. Who's Jaden, by the way? I think you mean Jalen.
Jalen.
I heard you say Jaden.
I did say Jaden like a fucking idiot. I hate when I say names wrong.
Just confusing your NFC East quarterbacks is all it is.
Exactly. Jaden, Jalen.
I'm not that mad at that one. That's
Cooper.
Easy. I was thinking maybe it's because you're racist, but I'm not sure.
It's not. The Lion or the Giants. Who's their quarterback?
Who cares? They just need to start over next year.
Tommy DeVito went out with a concussion, so I literally don't even know who went in.
I don't either. I didn't see. Let me see. Let me see who they put in. They put in Tim Boyle.
Oh, Tim Boyle.
Tim Boyle, who had 123 yards, a touchdown, and an INT. Lamar Jackson had 290 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. He added 65 on the ground. Pretty crazy.
That's nutty.
Any other NFL stuff? We can be short on NFL this week if we want to go straight to underdog pick of the week.
Yeah, let's go to underdog pick of the week. I haven't looked.
Hey guys, it's time. It's time for the MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. I want to sound more like a sharp. It's time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Underdog pick of the week. It's time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. It's time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. You try it. You should host. We haven't had you host in a while. You're due.
I'm a dude.
Give me it.
It's time for underdogs pick of the week. Pick of the week.
You didn't say what you needed to say. Try again.
It's time for MELLONfights underdogs pick of the week.
It's just underdog. Right? It's just underdog pick of the week.
Underdog pick of the week.
I kind of like the dogs.
Underdogs picks
more
of
of a
the
lady
week.
Doing it though, like a Marissa Tomei or a.
It's like a. It's MELLONfights underdog pick of the week.
That was perfect.
Okay, yeah, perfect, I thought so too.
Perfect. All
perfect.
Right, go from there. MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Here we go.
I gotta look to see what I want.
I gotta look as well. Tara. Oh, I'm sorry. I am now 10-4. Nope, I'm sorry. This was week 15. I'm now 11-4. Tara is now 6-10. She's got that bonus pick that last 2 weeks ago. So I'm now 11-4. Tara's 6-10. 11-4. Tara. I'm good.
You're
good. Okay. 6-10 ain't that bad.
Fine.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Let's see here.
Okay.
Are you 6-10? That's correct, right?
I have no idea.
No, it's right. You're right. It's right. I got to pull it up. DraftKings. We are DraftKingsers. DraftKings. NFL lines, guys. That's all I have to Google it every time. Why would I ever want to make it a bookmark? Why? Why do I want to make it a bookmark?
I know.
Be stupid. Okay. Let me see. I truly am on fire, Tara. I was like, I want to say I was 6-4 there for a second, maybe. No, I'm on a streak. I'm on a hot streak. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Some people say I might be the best at NFL picks in the nation. I think I heard that somewhere. Someone said that. I don't know who. But
I think someone said it too.
But
I heard it through the grapevine.
There's none of these ones where I just feel like someone's getting disrespected. A lot of times it's like, oh, this is disrespectful.
I know. I don't like any of these.
I'm not seeing any of that. I see one. I see one I like.
Yours, because I like. I hate all of them.
I see one I like, but I also don't love it. Oh, I got it. Tara, I got it.
Okay.
It's easy. I've been picking these guys all week when they're disrespected. Still in first place, but yet they're getting points. I know they're at Baltimore, but Pittsburgh Steelers +6 at Baltimore Ravens. Stop it. They're in first place. What are we doing? No. They won today, right? Or am I making that up?
They did not win.
Oh, they ended up losing today. So are they in first place?
I don't know.
Who did they lose to today?
They lost to the Eagles.
Oh, that's right. The Eagles are good, though.
Yeah.
At the Eagles.
My only concern is TJ Watt might be out.
Don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Is that happened? Did he get hurt?
Yeah.
See, these are the things I need to know, Tara. I told you I didn't see much fucking.
I just told you.
I need this information when we're talking the football part. That's when I need to hear about it. You know?
Yeah.
That's when I need to hear about it. What are the standings? NFL standings.
God, I don't know what I'm going to pick.
Hold on. NFL. We need a stat guy that's just shouting these things at us from across the room, you know?
I think I know what I'm going to pick, and I don't like it, and I don't.
Yeah, I thought they were still in first by a game. So I'm going to say they hold on to first place. So, yeah. So my underdog pick of the week is Pittsburgh Steelers, still in first place, +6 at the Baltimore Ravens. Enough of the disrespect. I know they lost this week to the Eagles, but guess what? They got it. TJ Watt's out, I heard. That's okay. He might be out. He might play. It doesn't matter. Russell ain't losing 2 in a row. They're winning this division this year. They got a chance to be that 1 seed now. Now that the Chiefs, if Mahomes is out, they could catch him. I actually don't believe that. I don't think they'll catch him. But I'm going to say Pittsburgh Steelers +6 at home. Nope. Pittsburgh Steelers +6. Tara, it's my margarita. My margarita's got me slurring words.
Slurry boy.
Pittsburgh Steelers +6 at the Baltimore Ravens. Book it. Unzip the bag. Take that manila folder. Slide in the pick. Seal it with some wax, and then do that thing where you take the string and go and seal it that way. That's what we're talking about.
I like that. Okay.
You're going to slip the pick inside the manila folder. You're going to fold it shut. You're going to take the piece of string, go seal it tight, and then put a little wax on it and stamp it with the MELLONfights underdog pick of the week symbol. We need a symbol for that.
We do need one.
If you guys want to make us one, if any of our listeners, any of our 7 listeners are graphic designers, we could use that.
I am going to do... gonna do? I had one and then
Tara, I just fucking yapped for 5 minutes. You couldn't fucking come up with something. I fucking gabbed about nothing for 5 minutes and you got nothing still? What the fuck?
Okay. I will do the I'm gonna do. Oh God, I hate all of this. Tara, let's see here. You know what? I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm feeling confident about this. Might surprise everybody because I just said I don't know who. No,
this is the right pick. Yes. That's the pick. It's the pick, Tara.
I just said to everybody how I didn't know who the quarterback of the New York Giants.
No, that's not the pick. I thought you were going a different route.
What
picking the Giants, Tara? Do not touch that pick.
Why? It's a big line, and the Falcons suck. Big Kirko sucks.
Have you watched?
I don't think they're gonna win, but I don't think they're gonna beat them by 9.5.
You're crazy.
Okay, but I'll do something else.
This is the worst pick you've had in a long time.
All right, I'm switching.
They literally are going to start a dog shit sandwich.
Okay, I'm switching.
Tara, there's some
I'm
picks.
going to. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you are.
Oh wait, shit.
Let's hear it.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
Can I tell you something?
I know that Patrick Mahomes is out.
Can I tell you
potentially
something funny?
What?
Because who'd you pick?
What? The Giants.
Against who?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't go with that. I was looking at the wrong. I'm like, wait a minute. The Falcons play tomorrow.
No.
And I realized that this week is 2 games tomorrow night, Monday night. Weird. Give me your pick. This is the longest underdog pick of the week ever.
You know what, True?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Come on.
See. I'm going to do the...
I know the pick. You know the pick.
Do I?
Tara, there's an obvious pick in my opinion. It's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. No matter who's playing quarterback.
I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs plus 1.5 against the Houston Texans.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. The Houston Texans, they're really not very good.
They're not.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, they're winners. They know how to win. They have the freaking best coach in the league. And they're at home and they're being so disrespected. And they're going to go out there regardless who's playing quarterback. And they're going to win the game. Because you know what this might be? This might be Carson Wentz's comeback. He's looking for the comeback that Sam Darnold has had.
Is that his backup?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's looking for that comeback. Yeah. And you know what? He might get it for this game if Pat's out.
Yep.
We don't even know if Pat's going to be out. He just had a little ankle thing going on. And they were winning.
I'll post this pick early in case that line moves too much.
Yeah. So it's going to happen. They're going to win. They're at home. How disrespectful is DraftKings?
Yep.
Like, come on, DraftKings.
Yep.
They're the freaking reigning Super Bowl champions twice.
Yep.
Andy Reid.
Yep.
He's an amazing coach, but he might be even better at acting. So that's cool, right?
Yeah, he's great at acting.
So that guy is just a triple threat, and you need to put some respect on his name and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Love it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lock that shit in.
How are you going to do it? What are you going to lock it in? What's your plan?
Chinese finger trap.
It's how locked in it is?
That's how locked in it is.
That's locked in. Those are hard to get out of.
Yeah.
Until you learn the trick, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You ever felt like you ever think you weren't going to get out of one? The first time you don't think you're going to get out of one is amazing. Yeah. First time you got on a Chinese finger trap, you're like, ah! And then you figure it out. And then there's been times even after I learned how to get out, I still thought I was stuck.
I would do it and then it still wouldn't pull out. And I'd be like, ugh.
You ever just try to do it until you ripped out of it? That was always
fun.
Were you ever strong enough? Or are you too weak? Speaking of strong enough, Tara, I did my first ever pull-up yesterday.
Shut up.
I did my first pull-up yesterday.
How?
I mean, how? I'm a fucking amazing
boy. I want to do a pull-up. How much did you just do? One?
I did one, and
one's all you need
for another. But Tara, once you get one
is all you need.
Once you get one, they just keep on. They start coming.
Yeah,
it means that I can keep getting better at it.
Had you been practicing them?
No, I haven't been doing anything to do with pull-ups. I just been working out. I don't even do pull downs, Tara. I don't even do pull downs. I
want to do pull-ups.
I do a lot of pushing and a lot of pulling. I'm just a man who's strong, and I learned how to do a pull-up for the first time. One pull-up. Was it? Okay, can I say something? I got to here. That counts, though.
I'm counting it.
I got to here. I didn't get above it, but for me, I'm counting it.
You got mid chin.
Since I've never. I mean, I think my chin could have touched the bar. That counts.
You should have just but then you might have messed up.
I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it.
Oh.
Tara, I did my first pull-up.
Was everyone at the PF what is this guy doing here? Did they hit the lunk alarm?
That was no. There's always doing PF pull-ups there. No, I was in a back room where no one was at. It was last night late. Trin and I went late after 10. And I went in the back room and I'm like, no one's around. I'm gonna try this without being embarrassed. And I jumped up and fucking.
Did you make noise?
I paused and went, "You're so strong," and I lowered myself gently. I got a boner.
I need to get my act together because that's what I want to do. I want to have abs, which you have, and I want to do pull-ups, which
I don't
you can do.
Really have abs,
but you kind of do.
But I have kind of have abs.
You have more abs than I have.
Well, I work out really hard.
I guess I don't.
You work out hard.
I don't do enough cardio.
You know where the abs really started coming from? And because they've gotten bigger? Sprinting. I sprint like a madman. And I can feel it when I run. I feel my torso because I try to look cool when I run, so I stay flexed.
Yeah, I got to stay flexed.
I look a fucking beef boy. I get a lot of stares at the gym. I can't lie. I can't decide if it's because I look like an asshole or I'm so sweaty. I'm by far the sweatiest person at the gym when I'm there.
I bet there's The sweatiness probably grosses people out a little.
But also they're like, today as I was leaving, a dude he was on the treadmill at the same time as me when we started, and at the end, then I went and did leg stuff, and at the end he's like, hey, killed it out there today. He watched me work out all day.
I love it.
He was like psyched for me. I'm like, thanks, dog. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, Planet Fitness.
The funny thing is, Tara, that's what Planet Fitness does, because I was sitting there and there's a guy and I didn't say anything to him, but I was about to, but he put his headphones on. Mm-hmm. I was gonna walk out like, hey, kill your workout today. I wanted to say it to him, like, killing it. You're gonna kill it today. I wanted to say it. But he put his over-the-ear headphones on, so I didn't say it because I didn't want to disturb him. Planet Fitness brings that out of you, I think.
It brings it out of you. It's called community.
Community. The gym in general, baby.
Yeah.
The gym in general. I like the gym. It's a good place.
I do too.
It's a good place. There's a lot of dummies there. There's a lot of dummies there that don't know how to do things, and it's like,
it's not their fault.
It's not their fault. But sometimes they're in the way. Stresses Trinity out. He can't handle it. Like when people are just like when they're just fiddle-faddling around, he can't handle it.
And he's kind of a fiddle-faddler, isn't he?
No, not really. He pretty much does his thing. He just kind of does it. He gets in there and does his work. But he's on a bike today, side by side, like Peloton type bikes, where on the screen it like shows like a fake trail you're on.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of complaining about people from yesterday. And like today, some doofus was sitting on the bike next to him, not really doing anything. He'd just sit there talking on his phone. He's like leaning. And then he'd like turn it up really high and just kind of like pump it for like a little bit and then stop and then just like be chilling there. He's like he couldn't, and then turns to sitting there like sweating.
Well, especially since he doesn't have headphones on.
I know. The dude's got to get headphones.
Yeah.
Who's got trend for Secret Santa?
I do.
I think you know what to get him.
Yeah.
But he can't do in-ear, he said.
Okay.
So I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know. Oh, he wants like over the ear. He won't get to this one in time.
Like something like this?
No. You know how like they have sports ones that'll, slide behind your ear and just kind of be, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't have a lot of time. I got to look into this.
I'll try to send it to you if I can find it.
Okay.
So I got Dad. The funny thing is I already bought him something. So
perfect.
Is it going to meet the $30 requirement? Mom shouldn't say $30.
Are you going to be Michael Scott?
Mom shouldn't say $30-ish. She should just say max, not ish. Because then people think they got to spend $30. No, mine's $5.
Oh, perfect.
No, I'm gonna get him something else. It's something I already bought him. It's pretty cool, Dad. Be ready for it. Thought about you a couple weeks ago. Other sports news. I sent Tara a thing today. So that was our NFL stuff. Other sports news. I sent Tara a thing today, and Caitlin Clark was Athlete of the Year
for Time Magazine.
Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, and these fucking idiots are at it again.
They're at it again.
Tara, I didn't want to talk about this.
I thought they learned their lesson.
I thought they learned their lesson, and they're complaining. And the person that I sent Tara the video of today, but Cheryl Swoops had shit to say again because she's a fucking moron.
Sure.
The woman, the Mystics owner, right?
Yep.
The Mystics owner had the balls to be like, why is it Caitlin Clark? Why couldn't it be all of the players from the WNBA? Call it the League of the Year. It's like, well, that's not really what the award is, dumb fuck. It's Athlete of the Year, and you should be fucking psyched. It's someone in your league that got Athlete of the Year, you moron.
Right.
Are you kidding me? It's never happened before where a WNBA player has been the Athlete of the Year. You should be fucking psyched. Eyes are on your sport. How stupid are you? These morons, Tara, that can't just be like, they can't be happy with how it happened. Didn't happen the way they wanted it to happen. It's not the person that looks like them that has the eyes on them, so it pisses them off. I'm like, that's stupid.
Because you got eyes on you.
Guess what?
And that's awesome.
Absolutely.
I mean, think about it, Drew.
Can you imagine if when Michael Jordan was on the cover of shit and they're like, nah.
No, it needs to be this person because these are the backs that were created. Like
it's insanity, Tara.
And like what I hate too is like it makes it really uncomfortable for Caitlin Clark to like enjoy these moments because she doesn't want to seem
she has to keep
politically incorrect, and she doesn't.
She's like saying things along the lines of like, I'm like, I understand that it's like a privilege and things like that. And like,
right. But it's like, she should just be like,
she shouldn't have to always say that.
No.
She shouldn't always have to say that.
And I feel like it's stupid because they keep making it about race and alienating like the actual fans of the league, people that watched the league before because they're excited about it. They're excited to see her. They're excited that like there's good competition coming, and it's higher competition.
It's just the delusion behind it is what is driving me so nuts. It'd be one thing if if Angel Reese was like, obviously like Asia Wilson's like the best player in the league, and they could have picked her technically because she was the MVP of the league again, right? For like the third year in a row, I think. But that's not what it's about. The reason the WNBA got every eyeball on it this year was because people were excited and obsessed with the Caitlin Clark story. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. You can't be deluded. It's the fact. The fact is people tuned in for that. The numbers in the stadium and the numbers on TV that prove that. So shut the fuck up.
And it's so dumb too, because the owner, she said Angel Reese's name too. And it's like, stop it. Stop doing that, because she wasn't as good as Caitlin.
It's not fair to Angel Reese either. Absolutely.
No. And the problem is, no, it's like, stop doing that. Like, this is not. Are we going to have another fucking year of this when it starts up? If she's like bawling out again and people are excited, like, they should want that to happen. They shouldn't want her to have any sort of sophomore slump, but God forbid she does. Everyone's going to be like relishing in it. And like, that is the dumbest thing that could happen, because that league is not thriving.
She's not going to have a sophomore.
She's not. She will not. She's great.
She's going to be in the top 3 for MVP, if I had to guess.
Yes.
Top 5 for sure. She might even have been this last year. I don't know, but she'll be in the mix. And
it's like, I just hate that she has to keep saying like, I know. And it's like,
what does she know? You don't have to say anything. Just go play basketball. No, fuck everybody else. It's not up to you. Your only job is to go play basketball. And guess what? You're really awesome at it, and people want to watch you. You don't have to apologize for that. And people should stop trying to make her apologize for that.
Exactly. That's the thing. You have all these people that aren't actually fans, that are just like these talking heads, political people like Jamel Hill, Cheryl Swoops, and it's like, stop it.
I promise you,
this isn't good.
The other owners are like, what the fuck are you doing to them? The Mystics owner, they're like, what the fuck is happening? You idiot. This is the best thing that ever happened to this league. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's nuts, Tara.
I know.
It is so stupid. NBA Cup and other news also going on. The Milwaukee Bucks are in the finals. So we were gonna do our NBA preview this week, but we got caught up. I'm out of town, so we're gonna probably have to move the NBA preview to next week for this season. We'll do the NBA preview next week, Tara. That works for you. But we can do a little NBA in-season tournament action if we want. Bucks got to the finals. Bucks are done. The Bucks are no good. They should trade the Giannis away forever. They should
get him out,
because they got no chance. They're done.
Yeah,
the Bucks are done. They're done.
They're cooked. They're suck.
Cooked. They're done. They're not going to win another game.
No.
They're done. But they're in
Giannis wants out. He
NBA
wants
Cup
to get out of there.
NBA Cup Finals.
Who are they playing?
They have the best record in the league over the last 14 games, I believe. They are playing the Houston Rockets. Incorrect. They're playing the OKC Thunder, which is fun.
OKC Thunder.
You didn't know that?
No.
Are you asking for real? So they're playing the OKC Thunder Tuesday night. That's going to be fun.
Ooh, we'll make sure it's on at the bar.
So yeah, Giannis is dominating. Giannis is playing as good as anyone right now. He's the MVP. Jokic is amazing, but Giannis is the MVP.
He's so fun to watch.
Coming out, but his defense. Did you see that block he made, Tara?
Yeah, it was insane.
Guess who's not making that block ever? Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic is a good ball player, but Giannis's offensive numbers are a little bit technically worse, but barely. He's more efficient, better shooting percentage. Obviously, he has less rebounds and assists. However, on defensive end, he's nuts. He does shit like that.
He jumps out of the gym
like superstars. I mean, the actual superstars in the league can make a defensive play like that at the end of a game. 0 of them. All these other guys that are in MVP race. I'm sorry, not true. LeBron. It's LeBron.
But probably not anymore, because he's old.
He could in the right moment.
At the end of the game, he could will himself.
Yeah, at the end so it's LeBron and Giannis are the 2 superstars. I'm saying super. Obviously, there's other guys that play good defense in the league that can make really nice plays, but Giannis is a superstar on both ends of the court and can do that. And LeBron's really the only other guy that I think maybe could say that going back, like KG was a guy like that, you know, and obviously older dudes could do that like back in the day. But like right now, it's Giannis, the best guy.
It's a Youngster.
Youngster is the best person in the league that's going to give you either a great offensive or defensive moment in every game. Pretty much happens. It's like true. So there's that.
Love that.
Any other sports stuff you saw?
The only other sport, well, there's two things that we can just go over quickly.
Yeah, we have time.
Travis Hunter, he won the Heisman
Trophy. We mentioned it already.
We did?
Because we talked about Big Cat winning his money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
That's right. Which is awesome.
Travis Hunter is the Giannis of college football. Great on offense, great on defense. Like,
oh my gosh.
Just freak show.
Two-way player, excelled at both. There's no way he should have ever lost, so that's awesome that he won.
Awesome.
And then the other college news is Bill Belichick is going to coach college.
That's fun. Love
How
it.
crazy is that?
It's really going to be interesting. And he basically says, I want to turn UNC into like a pro. They're going to get so many recruits. He's like, I want to turn UNC to a program that just turns guys into pros. And that's the best thing. They'll be they're going to be amazing. UNC is going to be instantly good.
Yes.
Instantly good. Because they already kind of get recruits. You know?
Yeah.
They're going to be instantly good. I don't know if they're going to win next year, but like the next year, right after that, transfer portal is still going on. So he can get some guys in there.
Exactly. And I know people are like, oh, he's not going to want to like do the recruiting part. I'm like, he doesn't.
Yes, he is.
He's
going to be so into it. He's going to find his guys.
He's the closer.
These people are
closer.
He loves to look at guys' tape. He loves fucking football. He will break down the X's and O's of these recruits and go like, "That's a guy I need." Yeah. He'll get the best He'll get the best transfer guys.
Yes.
He'll be like, I like what that guy does. And he'll see it at a college level. Like, we need a guy like that.
I just was like, but not expecting that. So that's kind of cool. I'm curious to see what happens.
They're gonna be great.
They're gonna be great.
Yeah. So college bowl games start, I think, next week already. College playoff, who cares? I mean, I'll watch it, but so yeah, that's pretty good sports, right? That's pretty good sports talk. I don't think there's anything
Did you
else.
realize that if we would have had our double 69 episode 1 week later, Taylor and Travis would not have been on my list?
I know, I said it.
How crazy
is that? So close.
I know.
I said it was so close.
It was meant to be.
But instead, it's 12, 15, 24. 12, 15, 24. It sounds fancy. I wanted to see if there was any other news I forgot about here real quick in sports. Aaron got a win today.
Yeah, he did.
That was funny. I'm not seeing anything. Everything's all about football. Which we already talked about. What was I going to say though? Let's see what the score of that game is. Packers still up 23-13. Let's see what my stupid ass waffle bowl's at. Pretty sure I'm going to be playing again next week, sadly. It's a real bummer. Let's take a look at our waffle bowl, T-Bags. And my other game is I'm not scoring enough points either. It's going to be too close for comfort. Not happy about it. I'm down by 9 still.
Come on, Josh.
I still got a chance. Like, he breaks off a long TD run at the end. Oh, he fumbled.
Oh, Josh.
So I actually lost points. So I actually should be down by... So now I'm down by 11.
That's not good.
Here, I'm going to goddamn be eating waffles. I got to keep getting in shape so I look good after I eat them waffles. I got to look good eating them waffles. Look good eating them waffles. So and the only other news out there is, have you seen these drones flying over the East Coast? What's that about? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. And I don't know. I don't love it.
They're not saying it's not anything. My guess is they're like, if I had to guess, it's some major fucking company doing some sort of, because I signed up for this thing where I could use drone stuff, right? Listen to this. Where I could use drone stuff to fly around Chicago. And it was going to like map, like create better like Google Map stuff. But it didn't pay enough. I'm like, this is not, you guys are ripping people off. It didn't pay. It was like $8 for like, it was so stupid.
For Google?
It wasn't Google. It was something else. But it was like a Google Map situation. But I'm guessing it's something like that. I bet it's some company and and they're not saying anything what it is because the company's probably like, hey, shut the fuck up. I promise you it's not military. I'm guessing it's some sort of someone mapping the country and they're going to fucking make a ton of money off of it with these drones that are nice instead of just having like people like that. It was called Spexy. Basically, it was just like you could fly and you can only fly your little drone like I had and to do it. But I'm guessing that some other companies do it with like major size drones and they're just mapping the fucking country. There's no way it's fucking another government. If it was another government, the U.S. would have already fucking shot them
down. Yeah.
Like, let's not be fucking stupid. Right. It's either our government doing something,
exactly,
mapping, and they don't want to tell us because it's secret, or it's a company that legally is doing it, and the government's
and they don't want to tell us,
and they don't want to tell us because it's a secret. So fuck off. I promise you, it's not something.
Yeah, nefarious. If it were another country, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, it's nefarious. It could be nefarious because
definitely because hello,
it's a corporation that's doing it. I'm guessing. But it's not another country that's trying to blow up. If it was that, they would just fucking shoot them out of the sky. What are we talking about?
Right.
Stop acting like our country wouldn't know what to do with that. Like, we're the U.S.
Right.
We fucking blow it up. You morons. You're dumb. It's nothing. Yeah. It's we're doing it or a corporation is doing it that we're okay with them doing it. It isn't some other country. It's not aliens, you dumbasses.
It could be aliens.
Tara, it's not aliens.
I know it's not.
They're literally drones. Like, people can see them. Like, oh, it's not like something flying around cool and fast.
No, it's like
it's just like people are so dumb and they're so bored. They want it to be something cool. We didn't talk about the guy shooting the CEO. I don't really want to.
I don't really want to either.
Because people, I don't know.
I don't like anything about it. So
I don't like the takes that he's a hero. I don't like the takes. I don't find
I hate all the takes.
I don't think he's a hero. I'm going to talk about it real quick. I don't think he's a hero. I understand the outrage about healthcare, but this guy definitely has some issues as a human being. Like, when you see he has crazy eyes. You can see in his eyes. I didn't need to know that. If someone would show me that guy and say that guy went missing or something, I didn't know he shot a guy. And another guy said something smart. I think it was Chris Rock's I think it was on SNL last night. He goes, if this guy looked like Jonah Hill, people wouldn't even care. Like, thinking he's a hero because this guy's like a handsome cat. But I want to be like, can you imagine if it had been a black person? How fucking crazy people would be going right now.
Yeah.
They'd be going nuts. I mean, some people would still call me hero, but
oh yeah,
it's just there's just no, people are just like, there's no nuance to it. I don't know.
No, I was somewhere where people were talking about it and the nuance was so lost, and I was like, I don't like this conversation.
For me, it's like people know how to separate things. You can go like, yeah, the healthcare system is broken, right? And someone going up and shooting someone in broad, like in the back, is also kind of a crazy move. They both can be true. I'm sorry, they can. You know, that's my take. I don't even know. I don't know enough about any of these people, but it's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't want to talk about much more, but I did have to bring it up. I don't have anything else to say. Oh, I did see this thing where it was like Kamala Harris trying to decide, like, they're like, is she going to run for president in 2028? I'm like, no one's going to let that happen.
No.
I mean, she could, but
she could run in the primaries, but she's not going to win.
Like, stop. Yeah. Like, but they said she'd run in a landslide in Florida as the governor. I'm like, cool.
Well, then be a governor.
Go be the governor of Florida. And I don't think you actually would win in a landslide, but nice try.
I think
was it Florida?
I don't know.
Florida, California. I don't know, but it's like, shut up.
Probably California.
First of all, that's 4 years away. Shut the fuck up. The governorship would be earlier, but anyway, we got some lists. We'll see how fast these lists go, because otherwise we'll just put actually, you know what? We can put this in here. We're not going to make it a second episode because this episode's not super long right now.
What are we at?
48 minutes.
Okay.
We can do it, but I'll still do it as a knockout video. Maybe we'll do it at the end. We'll see where we're at. We did 2 lists. Yeah. We did 2 lists for the week.
Which one do you want to start with?
Our 2 lists. Let's start with Tara is so funny, guys. I don't know why she hasn't figured this out. She's like, I get a text today. What's it say? Hold on. I was rude. I'm not going to lie, but I don't care. It said, Oh, it said, I did a bad job writing today's list. Our top 5 accessories in 3 places which existed so we could go there. Is that something? Where'd that come from? We didn't do that.
I don't know. I wrote it down.
Maybe I said it.
Maybe.
I don't think so, though. I just wrote it. But what it was is it said, I did look it up because I didn't know. It said, top 3 things we want a flight of. Like a flight of, they have flights of whiskey, flights of wine, flights of beer that we think would be fun. And she says, okay, that's right. And then later she said, the flight thing is weird and hard. And I said, not even a little bit, because it's not. I guess I'm just confused, she said. And I said, sometimes you're dumb. Here's my point is just come up with something, doesn't matter. And then either A, it's really good, and a lot of times it is good, or it's B, it's bad, and then I make fun of you, which is kind of part of the show. So it doesn't matter what you put, just do it. It's funny.
I just want to make sure I'm doing it the right way.
You usually are, but sometimes you aren't. And when you aren't, I tell you, and we have a conversation about it, and that's fine. It's fun. Isn't that kind of the point of the show?
Yeah. But
so anyway, let's start with that one.
Okay.
So these are our top, because it's something about flight week or something, not like actual flight, like flying through the air. But so we decided to do our top 3 things that would be fun as a flight that we would like. I could think of a bunch of them, and there's some I didn't use. I'm not going to say any of them, just in case you pick them, and I'll tell you why I didn't pick them.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But I'll tell you. Let me pull up my list. You can go first if you like. Our top 3 things that we think would be fun served as a flight.
My number 3.
Yeah.
Is a flight of different flavors of Dr. Pepper Zero, and maybe there's some like mystery or new ones that I get to sample.
Pretty specific.
I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Because lately I've been loving all the Dr. Pepper Zero flavors.
Would they all be new flavors that you've never had?
Yeah, I want them to be new and like exciting.
Okay.
Like little mysteries.
Yeah, I thought about soda. I feel like it's just so easy to go buy a couple different sodas at a store and then drink them. Like we're beverage heirs, Tara. I've definitely gone to a store and bought 3 different sodas and drank them all that night just to give it a go.
I have 2, but I want mystery sodas.
Okay, so they're mysteries. Okay.
Yeah, they're new and mysteries, so I get to try them.
All right.
At like the Dr. Pepper Zeros.
I'm just saying, I thought about soda, but I didn't really go with it because I just think it's so easy to go and try a sample a bunch of go to a soda machine and go, ooh, you know what I mean? It's fine. It's your pick.
It's what I wanted, and I stand by it.
Stand by it. I'm just telling you why I didn't pick sodas, because I just thought it was like kind of easy to already try to do yourself. Mine were a little more. So my third one is probably closer to that. It's the one I like the least. Okay. My number 3 is just a flight of different pizzas. Like you get pizza from sometimes you go to a pizza place and like, man, I kind of want to try all of those pizzas. That's kind of the route I went for all of these, Tara. I want to try all those pizzas. So I want to try their thin crust. I want to try their thick crust. Technically, there's a thing called a Pizza Hut buffet. It's kind of like that. But like, say you're at a pizza place and they have like the one that's covered in the porker, but then they got one that's got like sweet peppers on it. Like you've definitely been to a pizza place where like, man, I'd like to try a couple of these pizzas, these fancy pizzas. I'd like that as a flight. Like almost like they bring you out a pizza that's cut into 4 slices, and each slice is a different pizza.
Yep. I have that on my honorable mention.
Nice.
All right. Next is a little Sloppy Joe slider flight. So I want different flavored Sloppy Joes.
Different flavored This is what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Different flavored Sloppy Joes.
Specific, but in a good way.
Like Mom's can be on there. The Cassville Twinarima one can be on there. And then like some other one that's just delicious. I just want a flight of Sloppy Joes.
Yeah, where they use a little different seasoning.
Yeah, just a little different, zing, a little different zing.
Like I said, I thought about that. I actually thought about that in that same vein. I thought about grilled cheese, like a place where like little like 4 different little tiny fun grilled cheeses would be fun. I don't hate the Sloppy Joe one. I didn't like your examples. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna. Like, I probably make a clip of that because I don't think it's gonna register to the world. Like Mom's Twinoramas, and then just like I don't know, another one.
Well, I would just want any
like
cool sloppy Joe, like whatever, like the best sloppy joes that are out there in the world. I want to try all three.
Top 4 at like a
top,
sloppy Joe
top 3. I want to be able to pick the one I like the best.
How about 4, Tara? A flight ain't okay. It can't be less than 4 for a flight.
All right, top 4. I would like 4 different sloppy joes. I rate them, and then I let the person know which one's the best.
Right.
Maybe now, some sweet, maybe some more savory, maybe like a little heat. Now, maybe something I never even thought of.
Now, my number 2 is here's where I'm really happy with what I picked. Okay. Restaurants, right? You can go to a restaurant and you can get an appetizer platter all day long. You know what I'm saying? That's basically a flight of appetizers, is it not?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pick it. However, at the end of the night, sometimes there's 4 awesome desserts, and I want to try them all. But I can't eat 4 full desserts. I want a flight of desserts, baby. I want like a sample of each one of your desserts. I want the little cheesecake. I want the little molten chocolate cake. I want a little cookie. I want the lemon surprise. That's an awesome flight at the end of the meal. And you get just to do like, maybe it's like each one's 2 bites. So if you're a couple, you can both have a bite of each. I mean, shouldn't every restaurant like have that?
Yeah.
That's good, right?
I like it.
Like, that's a real
flight. It's kind of like my number 1.
Oh, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is like a shake flight. So different like shakes. Because when you go to like a place that they have all these different flavors of shakes. And I'm like, I want all the flavors of shakes.
Sure.
Well, this way I can get a s'more shake. Yeah. I can get a peanut butter pie shake. I can get a butterscotch. I can get a mystery. I don't know. Whatever, right. Like a seasonal.
Nothing better than different kinds of ice cream.
Yes.
Like when you go to a frozen yogurt shop and you put more than one flavor in, or you go to an ice cream shop and you get a scoop of 2 flavors.
Yeah. I get maybe some of them have like alcohol in them. Maybe they have like creme de menthe or like a bourbon cream. Like I want
that's good.
All the different kinds of shakes.
Yeah, definitely in my world. Definitely in what I just said.
Yes.
I like mine better. I'm just going to say it. Only because how many times you've been to a restaurant, I'm like, I'd really like to try all those. But a shake is like, you're going to kind of get 4. But like, I like that.
I want all the different ones.
I like that. I love it, Tara. I'm loving what you're saying here. My final one. This was a no-brainer. When I said it last week, it was the first thing that popped in my head. You know how you go to a restaurant, right? A Mexican restaurant, to be more specific. And you're like, man, I really want a margarita. And they got a peach one. They got a strawberry one. They got the classic. But you're like, oh, it's cheaper if you get a pitcher. How about it's cheaper if I get a flight and I can have 4 different ones, baby? I want to try 4 margaritas that are a little smaller instead of having to get a pitcher. I don't want a whole pitcher of the same thing. I want to try 4 different ones. Give me a flight of your margaritas, baby. Because I'm the margarita man. And I need margaritas in my belly.
I don't know if you know this, but the new place in Oregon, they have margarita flights.
What?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We were there that one time and they had like, they came out with like the...
I thought it was just the birthday.
No, they're bringing out a margarita flight.
They have margarita flights in Oregon.
Yes.
Tara, on Monday, let me tell you the story. I told Nick and Liz are back to town on Saturday.
Okay.
And I told Nick I already locked down Monday. And I think we go to the Mexican place in Oregon and we do margarita flights.
Yeah.
Tara, I thought I invented margarita flights.
I'm almost 100% positive that's what it is. A margarita flight.
If it's every place that has margarita should have margarita flights.
Yeah.
I want a margarita flight. Tara, this is the best news I've heard all week.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best news I've heard all week. My dreams are coming true.
Yeah. You spoke it into existence.
I spoke it into existence and it's real.
It's called The Secret.
It's called The Secret.
You did it.
Yeah, it is called The Secret. We both were getting there.
Yeah.
It's called manifestation, baby. And I manifested in Mr. Margarita.
You've been thinking about it for a week.
Thinking about it for a goddamn week. Damn. I love it, Tara.
Yep.
I love it. I want it. I'm getting it on Monday. If for some reason you don't get to go with Nick and Liz, we're going to go. Just me and you. And do a margarita. No one else cares about margaritas as much as we do.
No, we love margaritas.
We're margarita people.
We are.
So, like I said, I a couple things I kept off the list.
Yep.
Honorable mention-y, like cheese, I thought, but I mean that's basically what a cheese and like a charcuterie board is. So, like some things are kind of already a flight. You got the charcuterie board. You got what was another one I thought of? I'm like, that's basically a fight. Any like I was gonna like, oh, maybe like Chinese food, but that's what a Chinese buffet is. You know.
I thought about different like French fries, like waffle fries.
Again, that kind of made me think of like an appetizer sampler.
Waffle fries, because sometimes I want waffle and sometimes I want regular, and then I want those Parmesan garlics. Like,
oh yeah, I like that. Well, what was there? There was a place that would you would order one thing and it came with fries. What was it? You know what I'm talking about? It was like a basket. You would order like cheese curds and it came in a basket of fries. It was amazing. I can't remember where it was. It was the best. It was the best.
Another one I thought of, it was like a meatloaf flight, different meatloafs.
Oh, I like that.
I'm a fan of meatloaf.
I guess a slider flight would be good. Like four sliders of burgers instead of. I probably actually would like that more than a sloppy Joe one, to be honest. But
I said a hot sandwich flight, so like it would have like a Cuban,
like a half sandwich, like four half
like
sandwiches.
A Cuban, a Reuben,
because sometimes you like I want the chicken sandwich, but I also want the burger. You know what more places should do where you can get a half of each.
Yeah,
a half. Bring that in. I want a chicken and I want the burger. The place we went tonight, it was a place where you kind of share everything. We didn't realize that, even though we'd eaten there before. Like, oh, like you're supposed to share this stuff. It was like Korean street food. So good. Ooh. It's actually a chain, we realized, but it was still really good. It's called something. I don't know what it's called. Any other flight honorable mentions?
A flight of fruit crisps, like apple crisp, peach crisp, cherry crisp.
Sure.
Very all specific. The crisps.
Yeah, I like that though. Yeah. I think
a pancake flight.
I've had a waffle flight at Batter and Berries, and I've had a French toast flight at their other one. They have two places. They have another one on Broadway. No, it's Clark Street. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? How they have a second one they opened?
What?
Batter and Berries.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have one that has, so they have like French toast flights, which is really fun. But I don't think they have pancake flights. They might have it at another place, but so yeah, that's our flight list. And now we're going to do our top 5 things. Tara, now it's time for our top 5. What is it?
Favorite accessories?
Our top 5 favorite accessories. Top 5 favorite accessories.
This one was hard for me. I have a lot of accessories that I like.
Yeah, but pick your 5 favorite.
I did.
Our 5 favorite. I'll go first this time. I will say my first one's the most boring. But for me, so my top 5 accessories, my number 5 is just a hat. A hat. I like to throw a hat on. Your hair looks bad. Your hair might be thinning, whatever. Cover that bad boy up, or you just want to look fucking cool.
Yeah.
Any hat. I myself would normally wear a baseball hat, but sometimes I wear like a winter cap, a beanie of sorts. That's really kind of my extent of hat. But when other people throw on hats, it's a good look. I like a good hat.
It was an honorable mention. I really like
honorable
hats
mention.
Too.
Yeah, you don't wear hats as much as I do. You don't wear a ton of hats. When you wear hats, I usually make fun of you.
Probably.
Not baseball caps, but like when you wear like a hat where you're like thinking you're looking fancy.
My number 5, sunglasses. I freaking love sunglasses.
Yeah.
I need them. I wear them all the time. I wear them when it's sunny. I wear them when it's overcast. And sometimes I wear them at night. So I am a sunglass girl.
That was funny. Like, so I said accessories. I said it to turn out loud. And I'm like, oh, I got to do accessories. He's like, sunglasses? I'm like, no, I don't wear sunglasses that often. I'm not really a sunglasses guy. I knew sunglasses would be on your list, Tara.
That's one of my favorite things, like, to buy. That's like, I obviously don't buy the most luxurious ones, but I will spend a little bit of money on sunglasses because I love them.
A nice pair of sunglasses is nice. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something, Tara? Sunglasses did not make my list. However, my number 4, I need sunglasses for, and that's a sunglasses chain.
Yeah.
Tara, I literally will just wear sunglasses so I can have the chain. You know that, right? I mean, I like on the water, I want to wear sunglasses because it's sunny out and we're on the water. But I'm more there for the chain than anything. I want the chain.
And you want it to be a chain, and you want it to be flashy.
Flashy as hell. I want it to be flashy. It helps you keep your sunglasses on too. However, I lost my sunglasses the last 2 times I was on the river, even with a chain.
You need something that floats.
I lost one that meant something to me. I lost 2 pairs of sunglasses that I loved. So I'm down to a pair I barely care about. I can't tell ones that float don't look cool. I have to look.
I know.
I have to look like cool.
I get it.
I wish I had a really expensive one.
The vibe.
It's the vibe.
My number 4 is like a flashy shoe. My shoe of choice at the moment are my Uggs. I always have like kind of interesting, loud Ugg boots, and people always be complimenting me on them. And I love them. They're comfy. They're cute. You can wear them with any outfit. So a nice flashy shoe.
I like a nice shoe. Actually, but I don't like a flashy shoe. I will wear them and have fun in them, but I tend to be more of a not flashy shoe guy. I like to wear a pretty plain shoe. When I wear flashy shoes, though, I will buy a flashy shoe. Don't get me wrong. I wear a flashy Croc always.
Yeah, you got to. Crocs got to be flashy.
Now I'm a Croc guy. They have to be flashy. They can't just be
I have a pair of black Crocs, and I never wear them because they're lame.
You say black flashing? Cocks?
What?
Did you say black cocks?
Crocs.
I heard cocks.
I have a pair of black Crocs that I wear.
Makes more sense since we were talking about Crocs.
They're not flashy, so I can't wear them.
I have a pair with strawberries all over them, and I have a pair with flowers all over them. Because I'm adorable. My number 3 favorite accessory. Some might not call it accessory. It is the way I use it. It's an accessory. My number 3 favorite accessory is a jacket. I love a jacket.
Yeah.
Completes it. You know, like I don't, especially as a guy who's been big his whole life, it's hard to find clothes that are cool, that fit, but I can find cool jackets that fit. And I get a lot of cool jackets from our brother when he's thrifting. He'll give me cool jackets. I got a lot of cool jackets. I throw on a jacket. It makes you feel cool. It makes you look cool. You can take it off if you get hot. But man, I love a good jacket. A shiny jacket. Love a good jacket.
I love the way jackets look on people. And I had it on my list as an honorable mention. But in good faith, I could not put it on because I have a really big back. And jackets don't work for the broadness of my back. And it's a really sad thing. But I love a jacket, a leather jacket. So freaking cool. But
I couldn't
this back can't handle it.
I can pull off like quirky jackets. Tara, are you talking to a guy with a giant ass back?
Yeah, but it's different for guys.
Not if you wear the right jacket.
They fit different.
There's this Wisconsin jacket Trin's got here. It's like a shiny, like silky one. That's like I don't know what that kind of jacket's it's called. It's like the Bills one I have and things like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool, Tara. It fits me and kind of looks cool on me, but it might look really cool on you. I'm just saying.
That's the thing. I need big ass jackets.
Maybe I'll sneak it back for you. You basically said I could have it. No, yeah. What's your next one?
My number 3 is perfume.
See, okay. Good job. Good call.
I'm obsessed with perfume.
I don't agree
when
with
I
that.
Smell good.
Like the direction you're going.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that you're not a perfume guy or a cologne guy, but I love it. I love, like, one of the best things is when someone compliments you on how good you smell, and I like to get whiffs of myself, and it is probably one of...
You like to get a whiff of yourself?
Yeah.
You like to smell yourself? You mean you like to smell the perfume, not yourself?
No, like the perfume.
You don't like to catch a whiff of your taint.
No, that is what I'm trying to prevent. I do not ever want to smell my taint. I don't want anyone else to smell my taint.
Speaking of, I did laundry while I was here because we've been going to the gym and it was sweaty. And Trin started. I don't think he put in
soap,
the washing detergent. I don't think he put detergent in because all my like the last 2 days at the gym, like, why does this smell like sweat already? And I was like instantly smelly. I'm like, I don't think he threw it in because all my shit like smelled before I even started sweating. I'm like, dude, gross. I don't think these are clean. So, and then it baked in the flavor. You done?
Ugh.
With your number 3?
Maybe that's why everybody's staring at you because you stink. Like
I'm so far away. So I like that, Tara, because my next 2, technically those are I use more often. The first 3 I did, but these 2 I like more. They're better.
Yeah.
So my number 2 accessory, Tara, is either a toothpick or a piece of gum. Like something in your mouth that looks cool, like a toothpick, or you're chewing on some gum and you're almost using your gum as a piece of fashion. Some people would like use not cigarette. I'm not saying cigarettes, but like for me, it's not a cigarette, but like a cigarette, but like something that's keeping your mouth busy and making you like where you can like be cool with a toothpick. Toothpick is really an accessory for sure, but also I feel like a piece of gum is an accessory.
Snapping it.
You like that, right? Like a bubble? Like, yeah, like cool. I got no cares. I got a piece of gum. I'm a cool fucking dude. Yeah. I got a toothpick. I'm a cool fucking dude.
Yeah. A guy was at the gym the other day and he was kind of chomping his gum. And I'm like, man,
that's a cool guy.
Chomping gum.
Yeah.
That looks, I should be chomping gum.
Yeah. I think at the gym lately has been either gum or a cough drop.
Don't do cough drops. You'll choke.
Well, I do the cough drop because I have to. I just get a little phlegmy when I run. But yeah, gum and a toothpick. Gum is a great accessory. Yeah. Plus your breath is better.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like that.
My number 2.
You already know my number 1, but go ahead.
I don't know if I do.
You do.
My number 2 is tattoos.
Oh,
it has
shit.
become my new favorite accessory. They're so fun.
We might have the same number 1, just a heads up.
I don't think we do.
Okay.
Maybe we do. But yeah, tattoos, I love them. They're fun accessories. They're a little bit addicting. They look cool. They tell a story, and I love them.
She loves them.
I'm obsessed. I need to be less obsessed. I said to my tattoo guy, I'm like, oh man, I'm ready for another. Like, I want to get another one already. Like, I need to get my arm finished. He's like, you got your whole life to do that. You don't have to rush it.
Yeah, he had to tell you to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
He sees your middle-aged ways. Your midlife crisis kicking in.
He's like, girl,
how old is he?
32 or 3.
Yeah, he sees your midlife crisis kicking in. He's like,
he does.
Settle down.
I'm sure he sees that a lot.
Down. Yeah, but it's not you're so like, it's so easy for you to wander down there.
I know.
So, my number 1 tattoos is cool. I like that. It's a lifestyle. It's definitely a good one. It definitely says something about you.
Yeah.
My number 1 favorite accessory, it's glitter, baby.
Oh,
glitter. I don't know how glitter's not on your list, honestly.
I don't either.
You love glitter as much as not. I think probably more than me.
More than me?
Yeah, you love it more than me, but I really like to wear it as an accessory. Like when I wear it, I'm very happy and proud of myself. You almost do it like without thinking about it. It's almost second nature. It's almost like your tattoos. It's there now.
I mean, I'm switching my number 1 to glitter.
Yeah, you are.
I have to, because I literally, if something has glitter in it, I will buy it. Like, I'm just sitting at, like, right here. A perfume with glitter in it.
Yeah,
I literally just bought a glitter lotion. Oh my gosh, I love glitter.
Ain't nothing better than splashing a little glitter on yourself, baby. Ain't nothing better than sparkling in this world. If anyone judges you for sparkling, they're fucking lame. Because guess what? Looking good and glittering, giving yourself confidence, ain't nothing wrong with it. Man, woman, whatever else there is.
The amount of glitter in just like standing space right now is insane for me.
That's nuts. I don't have any glitter with me.
Hold on.
I need to get the spray that I like the best.
Glitter?
Tara, how much glitter does the lady need?
That's why I'm telling you. I'm obsessed.
How is it not on your list, you dumbass?
I don't know.
I just feel like you're bad at the podcast sometimes. Wait, it's enough.
Another glitter?
Glitter, baby. Yeah. Glitter.
Yeah. So there's no way that it should not be on my list.
You like glitter more than strippers. Strippers put more on themselves. But you live it.
Seriously, I have way too much glitter. I have it in all forms. So makeup, lotion, oil, spray.
Listen, guys. Men, women. I'm trying not to make it about men and women. Listen, everybody. Put glitter on. Who cares what people think? It feels good to sparkle, baby. It feels good to walk out into the world and shine a little bit, to shimmer a little bit. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Put it on. Look good. Look beautiful. Feel beautiful. Glitter.
I literally will put it on and look at myself and I'm just upset. One of my favorite things, my glitter on my tattoos. That's a vibe.
Is there a way, can you find out if there's a way to get glitter in the ink?
I don't think there is, but you can like make it look like glitter by doing a technique.
Oh, really?
Which I should do because
do it for your next one.
I'm obsessed.
Get it. The next one, Tara, here's what I want. When you finally get a tattoo that's me and you, it's in my honor. It better be fucking glittery.
Okay.
The glitter twins.
I gotta see if my pals can do glitter tats. I'll be like, you gotta start. You gotta learn because I need one.
Glitter tattoo. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. I bet you they could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It looks not that hard. It looks cool.
I know.
I'm guessing it's just his highlights. It probably is hard to do, but so yeah.
I'll talk to them. They'll do it for me.
Yeah, they will. They'll figure it out for you.
And if they can, I'll go to someone else. It's fine. They don't care.
Wow.
They don't care.
For glitter, yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
For glitter, you gotta. Tara, what was gonna be your number one?
My number one was gonna be a sick ass ride. When I would drive mom and dad's convertible around, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm the hottest girl that ever existed." And I get out the car and I'd be like,
I guess, yeah.
Look at
I guess
me.
it's an accessory.
And then I would when we had that little red car, I'd be driving around and people be staring at the car and I'm
Can I tell you
something?
It doesn't even have to be a sick ass ride.
No.
Like today, we went and cleaned Trin's fucking old ass truck and it was dirty as fuck. And I felt cool as fuck in it. Right. It doesn't even have to be like a kick ass ride. It just has to be a ride.
A vibe.
A ride in general. Yeah. Just a car. It's cool to have a car.
I know. Sometimes when I'm driving
just
around.
A car is a cool accessory.
I know. Sometimes when I'm riding around in my Ford Edge, I'm like, this is a sick ass ride. Yeah. My butt's warm.
I got a car, damn it.
Oh, I got a car. I paid for this.
Dude, there was times I was cruising around in that Scion. I was like, dang, I'm going to be honest, never once in that Scion that I think I was rocking it.
Oh.
Never once. The Scion never was there.
Be like, that's a fun little whip.
I loved it. It was fun to drive, but I never felt cool in it.
No.
But yeah, the little red car was fun sometimes.
Yeah. I loved it.
That's
driving around with my freaking 5-speed. I'm like, oh my, I know how to drive a stick. Look out.
Let me ask you a question. How long do you think you can talk about Christmas Quest? You have a lot to say about it?
I could talk about it fast.
If you have a lot, we'll make it a bonus episode. I don't think I got a half hour in me though, but
I've got that and that.
Oh yeah, we'll do a bonus episode then. We'll do a bonus episode.
But they're
we'll
just
do a bonus episode, Tara.
Okay.
I already said it. Shut up.
Right.
I'm going to lose. I'm going to have to play again next week for the Waffle Bowl.
Damn it.
I'm very unhappy. We have a couple emails.
Josh.
A couple emails from MELLONfights. Let's pull it up.
A couple
emails from MELLONfights. Let's pull it up.
I'd love to hear it.
Email number 1 from Frank.
Frank.
Now, Frank's, I got to be honest, Frank's is about the Hallmark movie. So I'm going to say Frank's.
Okay. He watched it?
It's a prediction. It's predictions. Okay. So we're actually going to save Frank for the bonus episode.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to save Frank for the bonus episode because it's about the Hallmark and we're going to do a bonus episode for the Hallmark. So MELLONfights from Jeannie. Hello, MELLONfights. Nice job on your double 69 episode. Couple comments. Tara, what were the sounds you were making when you were talking about Zac Efron and your 69 list? I don't know what she's talking about.
She said I was going like. I'm like,
what? Were you pretending to slurp him?
I definitely was not pretending to slurp him.
The reason you gave for Richard Gere being my surprise no 69 list was not because of the gerbil, but liked that reason better, much funnier. Your dad did not help me with my lists.
Nailed it.
Good. Not sure on this week's list and if I've got it right. Top 5 accessories. Number 5, purses. Number 4, earrings. Really loved hoops. 3, keyboard. The big one, separate from a laptop or tablet. Oh, wow. she went a different route. I did mean for you as a person, not an accessory to go with something, but it's okay. It's the only one. My bracelet from Julie with my brother Mike's name on it, a cross necklace from mom and dad, cherish them equally. And then her number one is James P. That's not bad.
Ooh.
Your partner is an accessory. Been there, done that. It ain't bad. It is fun to walk into a place and like have people like, oh, you got a nice little honey on your hip. Yeah, I do. I've had a honey or two on my hip in my day. I get it. That is a good accessory. Like if you walk in with like an impressive partner, that's a good accessory.
Definitely.
I don't fit that requirement. Like, this fucking Lord. Honorable mention.
Lord.
What's that even mean?
You're thinking highly of yourself. Lord, I'm a lord.
I was thinking more gay lord. Honorable mentions. Mittens and gloves. The gloves that are between $2 and $5, and you can have a pair in every coat and car. I disagree. Those gloves are terrible. A sassy hat. And a monocle.
A monocle. That was on my honorable mentions.
I mean, they're cool. But hair, I talked about monocles last week. Hair scrunchies, clips, combs, top 3 flights. That was her all those.
Wait, can I add a couple?
Okay.
I've chain wallets. I always wanted to wear one. It just doesn't.
Like a chain in general is a good ad.
Yeah.
Even like the people that do like the chain from their nose to their ear kind of looks cool.
It does look cool.
The only one I'm not down is the one that goes like penis to sack.
And then I said, this one's kind of like, it can be cool, but it can be really terrible. A guitar. Like, you can look super awesome as a guitar player, but you can also be that guy at the party who won't stop playing guitar, and we're like, yeah, we get it. You play guitar.
Everyone that plays can I tell you something, Tara? Never a cool accessory. If someone pulls out a guitar at a party, they suck.
No, I know, but good. Like on stage, that
sure, awesome. You're right. Like someone who's really your accessory as a performer, like, I guess so.
Oh my god,
more than an accessory, but at that point, that's cool.
And then my last one is crystals.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
All right, Mom's top.
Grasshopper, orange cream, and Faygo Red Pop whipped up with ice cream.
What?
I think it's like a shake almost, like grasshopper, orange cream, Faygo Red Pop with ice cream. I don't know.
These okay. Yeah. Sure.
2 Jazz Diet Pepsi, 3 flavors: caramel cream, black cherry, French vanilla, strawberries, and cream. It's no longer made. I want to try. Yeah, these are boring, Mom. Sorry. Jawa Juice, Hut's Delight, and it's a trap draft. It's a Star Wars. It's got to be worth a try. I don't know. They look like they're all Star Wars related. She wants to do them as a mom. You didn't think about this one hard enough. Things that you'd like. Now that you've heard it, you'll come up with better. I would like better ones next week, please. Wettest moment: Chef Boyardee pizza. Do you have any wet moments this week? Chef Boyardee pizza and binge watching Man on the Inside, all cozy by the fireplace with your dad. Man on the Inside was fun. I believe I suggested that on the pod.
Yeah, I'm halfway through.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's pleasant, right? Wasn't
Sometimes
a dry
I cry.
Yeah. It's thoughtful. Hope you're having fun in Nashville. Yeah, I am in Nashville. Love you. Have a Tuesday. That's from our mother. So we're an hour 22. I'm fine with ending it because I think this could take us too long.
Okay.
In my opinion. So we'll do a bonus. So that'll be our regular guys. If you want to email us and talk about what we talked about, just email us. Oh wait, did you have a wet or dry moment this week? Because we didn't do that.
My dry moment was
since we have time.
My dry moment was I got a migraine at my workout class. Not great.
Yeah.
My wet moment was... Oh, wait. Second dry moment. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. Not excited.
Not fun.
My wet is... Oh, I went to a holiday party with Mom and her besties, and that was really fun.
Oh, nice. My wettest moment of the week. I don't know if I had a wet moment this week. It's been kind of a busy week down here in Nashville. I guess my wet moment is just hanging down in Nashville with my big bro, having a good time, enjoying ourselves.
Is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm down here. So I guess that's nice. It's a lot warmer here compared back home.
Yeah.
Where it was like in the negative. We left and it was like wind chill negatives when we got here, and now it's like 60 today. So that's nice. And my dry moment I'm sorry. That was I had a wet moment. I didn't have a dry moment. I didn't have a dry moment. My wet moment was the guy at the gym telling me I'm fucking killing it. That was wet. It made me feel good. What?
And your fucking pull-up.
Oh, and I did a pull-up.
That's amazing.
My driest moment is no one got to see me do my pull-up.
Well,
ain't nobody saw me do that pull-up. What if I never do a pull-up again?
You will. When you're home for Christmas, you'll have to show me.
I'll try.
Okay.
What if I lose it? What if I just had the right muscle thing
That's
going?
okay. Then we'll just visit it again when you can do it.
I got a week to practice.
Yeah.
I got a little over a week to practice and maybe get 2 for you. That's greedy. That's greedy.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
guys, if you want to talk about how your
pull-ups,
if you guys want to talk about pull-ups, if you ever want to see me do a pull-up, email us at MELLONfights, MELLONfights @gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. I said I was going to stop doing clips, but I can't stop. I just keep doing them. I don't know.
People have been commenting on them. Like, anyone can have a podcast.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's like the late. Anyone can make a comment is what I want to say, because that's like the laziest comment ever. MELLONfights. Guess what? You don't have a podcast. And actually, it's hard to do a podcast. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
MELLONfights @gmail.com. Follow us on MELLONfights Podcast on both Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, where we have our first full video you can watch, the 30-minute video of Hot Frosty. And later this week, we will put out Christmas Quest. The Christmas Quest will be a full video on our YouTube channel as well, which is also MELLONfights Podcast on YouTube. Hey, Tara.
Hey, Drew.
Stay dry.
Stay dry.
And have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Melon
Fights.
Fights.
You should just did it. Why'd you stop?
I was strong.
I was letting you have your moment for once, Tara. I wanted to stop stealing your moment. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Melon Fights.